channel. Hi, my name is Nasia.
Hi, I'm Megan Cunahan.
My name is Joe.
I'm Helena.
My name is Seth Morris.
My name is Ainsley Kinsey.
Hi, my name is Jacqueline Borrego.
Hi, my name is Tucker Coons.
My name is Natalie.
Hi, my name is Kosei.
Hi, my name's Emily.
Hi, my name's Ali Silva.
Hi guys, my name is Mika.
Hi, my name is Lotte Bunibaka.
Hi, my name is Symphony.
My name is Alessandra.
Hi, my name is JC.
Hi, my name is Isabel.
What is your major?
I'm a business management major with a minor in financial planning.
I'm a cinema media arts major.
My major is health sciences.
My major is business marketing management.
I'm a CMA major with a production emphasis.
My major is communication studies. No concentration, just communication studies. And I'm actually graduating this spring. Hi, I'm a psych major.
I'm a CMA major with a sound design emphasis.
I'm a double major in communication and musical theater.
My major is public relations.
I'm an allied health major.
I'm a business management major with a minor in financial planning.
So I'm pre-nursing right now.
I'm a CMA major concentrating in directing.
With a concentration in public relations.
I am a business administration major with a concentration in financial planning.
I am a communication major with an emphasis in public relations.
I'm a biological sciences major.
What's your favorite class?
My favorite class is business finance.
I think my favorite class was probably a class that was not related to either of my majors, my Theology 1 class. It was really good, just really had me thinking about different parts of my faith. So, yeah.
My favorite class right now is production management, where we take the role of being a producer.
And my favorite class this year has been my rhetorical act class, Com 200.
My favorite class right now is, for better or worse, Theology 1, because my teacher, he's the GOAT. And my favorite class that I've had so far was probably my English 100 class. Intro to the, not English for dummies, but the first English class you take.
My favorite class is writing for public relations with Dr. Sinclair.
I think my favorite class is like Tory classes, not a part of my major, but yeah.
My favorite class, it's not the easiest, but it's my favorite. It's business analytics because it's very applicable to life, and it's one of these skills that you can use in any area. Learning spreadsheets and Tableau and things like that.
My favorite class is Theology 1 by Rob Lister.
My favorite class is anatomy and the anatomy lab.
My favorite class right now, I definitely would have to say is Christian perspective on marriage and relationships.
One of my favorite classes was pro section, which is where we basically dissected the cadavers and were the first people to work on them.
My favorite class was my Intro to Marketing Practical Application class this semester.
My favorite class was probably marriage communication with Dr. Milhoff.
And my favorite class this year would definitely be writing for public relations.
My favorite class is physiology, for sure.
My favorite class would probably... Oh, I forgot the title of the class. But it's with Professor Muehlhoff. It's not rhetorical act. It's the... Everyone was in that class. It was fun. I don't remember what it's called, though. Oh! Interpersonal comm. No, it's not interpersonal. I'm taking that right now.
For a degree-related class, my sophomore year, I really liked screenwriting one. But this semester, I've been really enjoying Theology 1 because it's interesting. And my professor's also interesting.
Favorite thing about Biola?
My favorite thing about Biola is probably the community.
The community.
The community.
The community?
The community.
How many people here have said the community?
The community.
The community.
None of them? Some, okay. I don't want to be basic. Well, I know it's not the food.
I really like how hilly campus is because then I get hills to ride on my longboard. That's like the only thing I like about like campus as like a physical like place, honestly. Everything else is kind of mid, I'm gonna be real.
I'd say sometimes it's my favorite, sometimes I hate it, but the size, I think it can feel really homey and like comfortable, and it's fun like when you run into your friends on the streets. But it can also be really like there's some days when I'm feeling really antisocial that I'm like, oh, I wish that it wasn't this small. But sometimes it is my favorite thing.
Honestly, probably the faculty. My friends, but the faculty has just been so incredible and so different from any other school I've been at.
Man, don't even get me started. I love Biola. Shout out Biola, man. They have great community, great family, great fellowship. Shout out the clubs, you know. We love club life on campus, engagement, and all the things. There's so many opportunities to grow, whether it be SMU, OCE, things like mock rock, and fun things like that.
Which dorm do you live in?
I live in Horton.
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 Horton?
Horton.
Horton.
Horton?
Horton.
Horton?
Horton.
I live in Hope.
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 I commute.
Okay, wait. Actually, yeah. Do you want to talk about commuting?
Commuting has been so fun. I was given the options to dorm on campus or get a car. So then I got a cute little blue bug named Rory. And she passed away. She's no longer with us. But she was pretty good.
What is something you should bring to college?
You should bring shower shoes. If you don't bring shower shoes, you're gross. Please bring shower shoes.
Bring a speaker, a Bluetooth speaker, a portable speaker, because I feel like that's so convenient. Even when like you want to listen to your music and your phone is not that loud, it's perfect.
A microfiber robe. It might sound a little bougie, but genuinely, when you get out that shower, it's a good pick-me-up. Okay? And it gets you dry quicker. So, yes, odd, but true.
Like little keepsakes that remind you of home or other people that you love. So in my dorm, I have a little like bulletin board, and it just has like my favorite paintings, and it has letters from people, and it has Polaroids and just things like that I can glance at when I'm feeling homesick.
A camera to collect your memories. Yes.
Something that you should bring to college is definitely a diffuser and your favorite essential oil or your favorite scent to diffuse. Or a candle warmer, because we can't have candles here. Candle warmer.
Headphones. I really like my Sony's. Campus gets pretty loud sometimes, even when you're studying, so you really need them.
I always bring a portable charger everywhere with me because you never know what's gonna happen, or like when you need to charge your phone and stuff.
I'm gonna say a skateboard. Longboard specifically. You need to bring a longboard because it gets you from point A to B in a matter of 30 seconds when it takes most people 10 minutos.
A steamer was definitely a lifesaver this year, but also a heated blanket.
Medicine. Bring your meds. Especially if you're you're prone to sickness. Bring medicine. And bring extra for people who think that they aren't, and then they fall sick, and then you pawn it off to them.
Instant noodles, period.
Ooh, girl, bring a shoe rack, because my shoes were all over the floor. So bring a shoe rack that is sturdy.
An umbrella. I didn't think I'd need one because it's SoCal, but apparently it rains here.
A mattress topper, because then beds be stiff as hell. Oh.
What is a memory that you will always cherish since going here?
I think just the random days when like you run into your friends and then you go and do something spontaneous. I feel like those always turn out to be the best moments.
Well, any memory with my friends I'll cherish, but I remember we all got in a big group and we went to Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Studios, and I'm a big horror fan, so I was so excited to go, and it was just a fun time, just laughing and getting scared with my friends, and yeah, it was really memorable.
One of my favorite memories probably was going to the Nicki concert. Yes, it was so much fun with Cynthia, Nasha, and Emily. I don't know, it feels like core memory because there's a lot of screaming and we got in and out after and we all got to dress up and it was so much fun. And yeah, I think those pictures and those memories and all the screaming I'll never forget. So
There's a couple. I'd probably say all the concerts I went to this last year, a lot of reggae concerts, which were amazing. I love those. Shout out reggae, bro, the best. And then the hikes with JC. Shout out JC because JC brings us on every hike imaginable. So those have been fun, waterfalls and everything. So yeah, definitely those.
Would be my family dinners in Siggy and Sigma when my friends and I would come together and cook. And we would just have so much fun. We would do like game nights or movie nights. And one time we did a presentation night. And that one was so fun. Shout out to the girls who joined. If you know, you know.
Well, I mean, one of them, Nas and I just went to go see the Sterniolo triplets, which was pretty fire. That was an experience in itself, but it was also really fun.
Favorite memory will have to be finding, painting, and rehiding the Biola egg with my friends.
Are there any clubs you join or ones you like to join in the future?
I didn't think you'd ask, but Biola Barcada, Filipino, Tagalog for a group of friends. Join the family today. Follow our Instagram, we're very funny. If you're feeling down and out, we'll make you laugh and giggle. I can promise you that. And so, we had a family cookout. It was probably the most fun I've had in a long time. We had hundreds of people come there, eat some good food, Filipino food, African food, and just being involved, you know, like we had Worldwide Baby, shout out Worldwide Baby, My Life a Movie, Hop Out the Whoop Like on Tootie, Who Is That Looney? Yeah, you're
Black Student Union, like. But I love going to any like of the African American events. It's always fun to see the culture.
I am so we have like a theater club. It's called the Alpha Psi Omega Theater Society. I know it sounds like a frat, but I promise it's not. But yeah, I've been a part of that this year. I'm also part of the Spike Ball Club. But I know there's like a communication honor society club I'm interested in, so I'd like to see what that's about. Yeah.
Well, I'm actually the president of LPH, which is the Communication Honor Society. It's technically a society, but also a club on campus. And I actually joined about a year ago and was like directly asked to be in leadership after, and then stepped into the president's role. This semester, if you are a communication major, it is so much fun. It's a great way to live in community with those in your major. We have a lot of fun and it's great for resources too.
I'm a part of BISA, the Indonesian Student Association Club, and I'm part of SOPOC, which is our dance crew in Biola. And SOPOC actually it's Greek for worship and not just a random word. So wink wink, haha, haha, but yeah, SOPOC.
I'm not in any clubs because I'm really busy as a pre-nursing major, but I really do want to join the global missions when I have more time. Yeah.
Favorite event that occurred this school year?
I would say mock rock again, but I'm gonna change it up. Fiesta Latina. I just love the culture. I'm Hispanic myself, so being surrounded with other Hispanics or Latinos, it was just amazing. Eating the food, yummy, and also learning bachata. It was really fun, and all my friends went, and we had a fun time.
Mock rock. Let me tell you about mock rock this year. I did not dance again because your girl has 2 left feet. But I cheered on my friends from Encore and from Heroes. It was so fun. encore's theme was Greatest Showman, and then Heroes was Wizard of Oz. So really fun. But why I really loved it was, for some reason this year, all the families came. All of them. Shout out to the fams. But I was in charge of keeping the space in that line. So I slept over the night prior to Mock Rock. Mind you, it starts at 7 p.m. So I was there the night before and I stayed there. Greatest nap of my life. But yeah, that was...
Had a shower.
Had a shower. The sprinklers went off. Thankfully, my stuff did not get wet. Everyone else's did, but yeah. It was very fun. It was a fun event. Everyone killed it.
Favorite event? Actually, missions conference was really good. I think last year I wasn't... Actually, last year I was still going through like my freshman tiredness. So if I'm being honest, I fell asleep like almost every session. And I was scanning a lot, so I couldn't really hear the sessions. But this year, it was actually really... I felt really like ministered to. Yeah, so it was really good.
What was challenging part of this year?
I think realizing that you probably don't have everything figured out and kind of reevaluating what your purpose is in life in terms of career and your calling and just everything in general.
Honestly, just balancing out all my schoolwork plus my job and just finding my boundaries. So it's been difficult, but once you find the flow of it, it gets easier.
I would say the most challenging part of this year was academically, it was my hardest, but on top of that, I went through a heartbreak and having to push through every day when I didn't want to and I just wanted to lay in bed and cry was definitely hard and something I had to tackle.
Most challenging part of this year was definitely losing a friend. I had a friend travel abroad in Italy, and she passed away from an allergic reaction at night. And so losing her was rough, and it was a really hard thing to go through, but just leaning on my faith and my friends has been able to uplift me through all of it. But a lot of hardships, but God's been present through it all.
Do you have any advice for incoming seniors or freshmen?
Okay, well, I transferred in, so I came my junior year, so I've only been here for 2 years, and I would say if you're transferring or if you're a freshman, whatever, absolutely, especially the first few months coming in, like join as many clubs as possible, go to as many events as possible. I originally met my best friend now, I'm gonna be in her wedding in a month, at a boba mixer. So like, go to the boba mixers, join Mock Rock, do the things, and you won't regret it.
Don't be scared to put yourself out there. I think it's always good to try new things, be involved on campus some way, somehow. It also helps you with the transition because coming as a freshman, you're still trying to figure out everything. So sophomore is like when you're like, okay, I'm away from home. Let's do something that's fun. So sophomore year, have fun.
Just sort of have the heart to be teaching and getting more involved with the freshmen because it can be very different being in a position where now you're the ones pouring into the freshmen in the position where you were in last year. So sort of just, be open to wanting to interact with freshmen. They're pretty great.
Time is fleeting. Don't waste a minute of your life. And don't take friendships for granted because things change from year to year. And so you want to cherish every moment.
Learning to manage your time wisely because I'm still definitely learning how to do that. But also, of course, we're here for school and stuff, but learning to balance a good social life and also your academics because you don't want to choose one over the other. It's good to get a good balance of both, and I definitely learned that. And creating friendships during this period of time in this season is so special and something that you're not going to be able to experience again, really. So making the most of both all the academic opportunities and also the social opportunities that are offered to you.
Do you have any regrets?
Skipping a lot of classes.
Not that I regret not like hanging out with my friends, but I would say school is like should be your top priority when coming to college because you're paying a lot of money and this is going to really impact your future.
For regrets, I think there's just one, and I think it's about friendship and how sometimes even the longest friendships can break apart. But my regret about that is me not really believing my friends and being like, oh, it's gonna be fine type of thing. But I wish that I had listened to them prior and kind of just cut out any toxicity in my life. Yeah.
Just because fresh on my mind, not scheduling out my day. Not scheduling out my day. Yeah, not making a schedule, because that kind of made it hard for me to schedule meeting people. In that first semester of my freshman year, I feel like I really missed out on meeting a lot of other amazing people that I have met this year. And it's kind of a little sad, but also, you know, it's just the way it happened, so can't do anything about that. So, but yeah, that would be a regret.
What's something you discovered about yourself this year?
Oh my goodness. This morning, I discovered something. I think I'm allergic to pineapple. And last night, I had pineapple. And when I was in Steph's room, I was like, the corners of my mouth were feeling really like itchy. And I felt like hives here. And I was like, oh, that's weird, because I'm not allergic to anything. And then I was trying to think of everything I ate. And then this morning, I was so excited to eat my leftover pineapple for breakfast. And I ate it. And then now, like, the corners of my mouth right now are really itchy. And, like, my tongue is kind of, or I don't know, it felt like I've never felt before. So, yeah, that's my realization.
I think that I've discovered that I often will make myself busy so I don't have to think about things that bother me or maybe that I'm insecure about. I think being a double major, especially one that is a music major, so I have to practice a lot, have rehearsals a lot, it makes filling up my schedule really easy. So because of that, I really didn't have time to slow down and think about anything. So I think learning to be able to slow down, be comfortable being by myself and being alone with my thoughts and all of that is really important and something that I was able to kind of figure out this year. So, yeah.
How I always doubt myself, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's something I discovered about myself. But you know what? Trust yourself, trust in the Lord. He will guide you.
I am truly the girl I always have been. I feel like when you go through your 20s and, you know, let go of your teenage years, you really start to realize that things you liked in the past in like middle school, they always come back, and that's always going to be an interest of yours. And, you know, I've always stayed true to my values, and I think that has shown a lot this year.
I can be an early morning person if I want to. It's pretty great. Yeah.
What's a lesson you've learned this year that isn't commonly shared?
More people need therapy more than you know. Or more than you think.
Just taking care of your mental health, especially with sleeping. Please sleep. Yeah, I know you want to doom scroll. Guilty. I know you need to finish that assignment and stuff, but just take time to plan out your day so that you have enough time to get the rest that you deserve, because sleeping has so many, like, it's literally, we're meant to sleep, guys. Like, we have to sleep or else we'll die. So please sleep, because you'll feel so much better, refreshed, your mind won't be as crammed and stuff, and yeah, sleep.
I think learning to trust God more is something that I feel like I mean, that is commonly shared, but I feel like that's something that I learned more personally as opposed to just hearing it all the time, but experiencing that and what that really means and learning the importance of that in everything, no matter what you do, has been really important.
The friend group you think you start off with freshman year is not going to be the friend group you end up with.
Is there anything you plan to do next year that you didn't get a chance to do this year?
Probably mock rock. I didn't do it this year because I just missed the sign up thing, and then the other like team I was thinking about joining, I thought I'd get lynched by the members of my floor if I joined. Turns out I probably wouldn't, so I'd like it's low-key fine, but I'll just do it next year, I guess. I don't know, I'll see how it goes. They kind of scare me. All of them do, a little bit. It's kind of a cult. Watch out. It's actually a really big cult, Hero specifically. And Bropak, that's the one I would join if I was joining next year. But only if you're like really chill, you know? I hear they're, only if you're a person of color too. I hear they're really accepting.
Indie concerts. I'll say it over and over again. I went to my reggae concerts last year, or this year, and definitely indie next year. That's my goal.
I want to go off campus more, I think. I've been saying that since freshman year, and it has gotten better this year, but just because I'm in a hiking class right now, backpacking, for my Kines credit, and it's like you spend a whole Saturday going hiking, and when you do that, or when you have the excuse of a class to just put things that you have to do aside to go out and like go for a hike, it makes you realize like, oh, it's so much more reasonable than you think it is. Like, you just have to go out and do it. So hopefully I'll be able to do that next semester.
To be an RA next year, and I wanted to do it this year, but I just knew that was going to happen because I don't think I was in the right like mental space to do it. But I am so excited because I'm going back to the hall I was at last year with my roommate Ethan. Shout out Ethan, he's in Ecuador right now. I'll be an RA in United, so I'm so excited.
I want to meet new people in comm. I think I stay in the same bubble within comm, my major, which is crazy because that major is so small, but I literally stay in the same bubble. And I've realized that maybe I need to like start putting myself out there, not only in my major, but in internships and like LinkedIn and like everything else. I think I'm like, oh, I have to start because my major is literally a connection major. So I think that is something I want to start doing a lot more next year.
I really want to go on a missions trip next year, hopefully when I have more time. I've always wanted to do like medical missions, so hopefully with my experience as in the nursing, I'll be able to do that.
Have you learned anything new about going to Christian school when it comes to your relationship with God?
I think it would be the importance of just growing with a community in your faith, because a lot of times I think like, yes, this is like a journey between me and God, but this year really opened my eyes to the importance of like having friends in that growth, especially when it comes to sharing testimonies and realizing you're not the only one alone going through some spiritual problems. So yeah, just being able to talk with everyone.
That is a great question. I wish I could tell you all the things because there's been so many things, so many little things throughout the whole process. But I think something throughout my 4 years going through college is his intentionality with me as Helena, and his love for me. There's just been different moments where I've seen growing up the Lord do incredible things through my family and friends and different things, and stepping into college is really a moment where the Lord like gifted me moments with him where it was like, wow, Lord, like it is me and you. And that is something I'm so thankful for, and I can walk out of college with.
Yeah, I mean, I'm someone who's grown up going to all Christian schools. I've gone to church every Sunday, all that whole spiel. But I think there's something different in going to a college that's a Christian school. It's more of your own choice what you want to get from it. And I think it's more apparent how the Lord is working within a Christian college in comparison to Christian middle school or high school. But I think the Lord has just been teaching me that everything that happens is an opportunity to know Him more and to love Him more. And out of that kind of overflow, you're able to love others more. So just remembering that within any situation, that it is a chance to know Him more and know Him better. And not just saying that, but actually experiencing that has been really such a blessing. So I think that's what I'd say.
I think I've learned that everyone at Biola, just like everyone at Christian school, Christian university, everyone's at a different pace of their spiritual walk, and I just learned how to find community within that, because everyone is at, like I said, everyone's at a different place. And it's just awesome for us just like to talk about our faith. So I think that's what really helped me this year. It's just like to find community of Christ-like believers.
Thank you to Nasia for really hosting this and taking the time to record us. She put in a lot of hard work. So when you guys see this finished product, please share it with your friends and family, and share it with your friends who are going to go to Biola.
Like, comment, subscribe down below, turn on post notifications, subscribe to Nasia's Sajaya. Nice catch here.
Yeah!